What is going on, my pickles? It's the Deadliest Cucumber here today. We're here with Lukas and Willem.
Blast from the past intro. Yes, welcome back to the Be Quiet podcast, joined by Rone25 and Deadliest Cucumber, or as their not 2016 names, Will and Jake. Will is back on the podcast.
Who's Jake?
Bake is eating Bake is eating some Cheerios from when did those expire, Jake?
April 30th, 2018.
Okay. And you are that's gonna make me fucking vom, dude.
Why? It's good.
I don't know. I never ate cereal to begin with.
Try
let
it.
alone something that's been expired.
Try it.
No.
Try it. It's Cheerios. They don't actually expire.
It doesn't matter, dude.
They don't actually expire.
Number one, you've been eating out of that same bowl. That bowl was filled like 4 times the amount from what you're drinking now. That bowl is like a fruit bowl, and you're using it to eat cereal.
Hey, bro, I'm hungry.
Okay. So, this might be a weird group of people to the outsider because, you, Jake, are very, what the fuck? Someone just got home. You are very Riley,
You just touched my thigh.
No, I did not touch your thigh. Shut the
hand.
fuck up. I did not touch your thigh. You're very more of a rough,
man.
Of a man.
That's the difference. I'm just.
And then we turn over to my left, and we've got.
Extremely not a man.
We've got Willem Clifford, a show choir extraordinaire. Let's just say that the most recent video Jake has uploaded to his YouTube channel was like a wrestling compilation, and the first video Willem uploaded to his channel was a Minecraft Thumbcraft tutorial. All right. So, Jake, is there anything you wanted to talk about to start off the podcast?
Oh no! It's been so long. I've been to hang out with both you guys at the same time.
Fun fact: me and you and Will have never been all in my house at the same time.
False. We've been. Well,
false. Nope.
I've never been to his house before the Halloween party.
He's been to my house twice. He was at the Halloween party, and then he was at the episode 6 filming of the podcast.
I thought. It was just you and I that watched the Spider-Man movie the first time?
Yeah, because this fucking kid got grounded.
Oh, yeah, he was grounded.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wow, yeah.
Willem is grounded more than anybody, even more than Daniel Burrow, I think.
There's no way I'm
Wow,
grounded more
no,
than
that was
Daniel
hyperbole.
Burrow.
I'd probably...
No. I think I'm going to have to bleep that out.
Go ahead, but he openly admitted to it in front of everyone in Spark class last year.
That's disgusting, dude.
And then he tried to tell us now that it was a lie, but...
Yeah.
I don't believe that
He's going back on it. Okay. So, at the first time, I think... Did we tell that story in episode 6, Will? With you, why you couldn't watch Sam Raimi with us?
I don't believe so, no.
We, So, me and Jake and Will were all gonna go to well, no.
No, he wasn't grounded.
He wasn't grounded, he just couldn't leave his house.
No. Here's what happened. Give me a second, I'm trying to eat my
You're trying to eat your expired...
Alright. So what happened was, we were planning on going to together. Did I say that, or is that bleeped out? Or?
We can go to... We were gonna... Yeah, I'll bleep it out, but we're gonna go to, like, a festival
together. We were
together.
going to go to, like, a fair.
Uh-huh.
And, so what happened was, we were all planning this, and a week before this, Willem had decided to bike to both of our houses.
and Willem...
No, stop. Let me explain this.
Okay.
I got it.
Okay.
And now, it would be a little bit different if we both lived in town at the time.
Yeah.
No, we lived about 20 minutes out of town. We lived basically nowhere, and he biked all the way out there. I wasn't home. And Lukas was still sleeping. Yeah. He had sent a picture to both of us at our house.
On my slider phone.
It's the picture I used for the thumbnail of the video.
And he had also left a broken iPhone he found on the way there on my front door.
You still have that?
You probably could have kept that iPhone. Well, it would be better than anything that you have now.
And so,
Samsung.
What happened was
that iPhone was broken.
Yeah, because it fell out of a car, dumbass.
And like I was saying, what these two idiots imbeciles keep talking. We we were planning on going, and we're like, Willem, bro, let's go together. Let's go to the fair, all three of us. Be fun times. And he's like, oh yeah, sure. And then like 5 minutes later, he's like, no, I can't go. I'm too burnt. And we're like, what? He's like, I thought I put on sunscreen, but I really put on aloe vera. How do you mix those two up?
No, it was eczema relief. It was in a spray can. It looked exactly like sunscreen. I'm telling you.
So Willem, as a ginger, got destroyed by sunburn. So me and Jake were trying to convince Will to come. So we kept saying, that's what she said. So we said, what did we say? I was like, I said, we're like, Will Notch, who created Minecraft, is here.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So we sent a picture of a random truck, then photoshopped it to have Notch behind it on Snapchat. And then he was like, oh, that's not real, obviously, Lukas. And I was like, dang. So we were going to try to get him to come, but the problem is that Willem's mom was convinced that Jake was just going to slap Will's sunburn the entire time. And I
don't think she would have been wrong. I think I would have.
Oh, absolutely. I know for a fact you would have. So the whole thing started because we were playing I think Terraria or something like that. And then we go you were like, Lukas, we're coming over on Friday. And I kept going like, okay, whatever. And then finally I asked my mom if you could come over, and she said yes. So I was like, okay. And that was at the time like when I would still have to ask my mom to have people over.
Did you ask if I can come over today?
Oh, well, she was like, who's on the podcast tomorrow? And I was like, oh, Jake and Will. She's like, oh, Jake and Will? And I was like, oh, yeah, Jake and Will. And so, where was I at? Oh, yeah, so the whole plan was me and Jake and Will were going to watch Jake's favorite movie trilogy of all time. Do you want to explain what that is, Jake?
The original Spider-Man, bro. The Sam Raimi Trilogy.
Sam Raimi Trilogy,
man. There is no trilogy of all time, any trilogy of any kind of movies that even compete, bro.
Wow.
You got something to say?
No, I don't have anything to say.
That's what I thought.
Don't hit me.
I got a 12-pound dumbbell right here.
Yeah.
Has your name written all over it.
And your paint.
Yeah, what the hell was that? You took a...
You can literally look.
Exactly. So what Will did was, there's like these not dumbbells, they're like
dumbbells.
Not dumbbells.
They're dumbbells. This is what a dumbbell is.
I don't know. Shut up. So there are these dumbbells that are on this little ledge on my house, and Willem grabbed them to give them to Jake, and like somehow, I don't know, maybe it's the material they're made out of. It ripped the paint off of the fucking wall, and then not off the wall, but where it was, and then yeah, so now there's a big stupid ass white spot there.
They were there. There were multiple there before though.
Yeah,
so it happened before.
Right. So Jake, do you want to talk about how me and you first met?
What grade was that? 6th?
6th grade. Same grade I met Willem.
That's the same grade I met Willem.
Wow. But all three of us weren't friends at the same time.
Yeah, no. But no, I was playing golf.
Yeah.
A big macho man like myself playing golf. It's kind of weird. I didn't really like it. I just like to hit a ball as hard as I can.
Mm-hmm.
No, we'd sit around, and then we'd have to go in kind of like groups. And I would go with Lukas because he was kind of ugly. Kind of looked like, we were both kind of ugly kids, so...
Yeah.
Hung out. And,
you dyed your hair blue that year, so...
I did have blue hair that year. John was with us.
Yeah, John Braun, yeah.
John Braun, and I don't remember who... I think there was someone else.
There's Ty.
Oh, and Ty. It was Ty.
And then, wasn't there... Maybe that was just us 4.
It was just us 4. And we were sitting there, and, I didn't know you at first. It was just, I knew Ty. And
yeah.
we were, with, you
and
were,
John and Ty knew each other,
yeah.
and then I knew John.
Yeah, so we were all, And then, I think we were talking about, PC games. We were just talking about PC, and then me and John started talking, and then Lukas was just, slowly, just, awkwardly standing in the corner like a little kid at a...
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Like a party,
Uh-huh.
And we finally started talking, and I realized that this kid was kind of weird.
Okay.
And I felt bad for him, so I started talking to him more, and then
okay.
Now we're friends.
Don't think that's that happened.
I think that's how I remember it. I also have brain damage, so.
Can I talk about an incident, Jake, that I'm kind of pissed about you from golf club?
Hey, for real though, random quote, random thing. I'm not gonna be able to finish the Cheerios. These last few are getting real disgusting.
Yeah.
Can I just pour this out in your toilet real quick?
No, I can't even think of that noise. That's gonna make me throw up.
I'm doing it.
Wait, no, I'm telling the story.
Just wait, I'll be right back. You can
Okay, Willem, what, like, do you have a 5-second story? How was physics today, Willem? How did you think you did on that test?
Oh, that did not go well.
Bro, it's disgusting. What the heck?
Don't worry about it. It sounded like he just threw up. Yeah, I didn't know. The problem with that test was, Willem, I didn't remember how to do, what's it called? Tension.
Yeah, that kind of sucked.
Yeah.
Also, there was like one which he did once.
Which one was that?
I don't know. For me, it was I think like the second example. I don't know.
What did you do in it?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You almost done, Jake?
Well, I would hate to take a poop in your toilet. Yeah, hold that thing for 20 minutes to get that thing to flush.
Yeah. So you're just gonna leave that bowl there like your trophy, like you conquered the 2018 Cheerios.
Yeah, I am kind of feeling a little sick to my stomach. I won't lie.
What if you get you to vom at the end of this episode of the podcast? We should do the banana and Sprite challenge.
Oh no.
Okay. Anyways, so on maybe the first day of golf club, I wanted to make friends. Like I didn't have many friends in it, so I was trying to like say funny stuff. Oh God, it's already burping. So what happened was he was like the first coach, the older coach. You know what I'm talking about?
Jim?
Yeah, Jim. Sure. He was like, so we're gonna go out here. we're gonna hit some balls, okay? And I go, because he said balls.
Yeah.
So then you go. So then people were like kind of confused. And then you were like, it's because he said balls, and you were talking to the teacher like I was doing something stupid, and the teacher, the other coach, the younger one, I think his name is also Jim.
I don't remember. I just remember Jim.
There's Jim and then Jim, and so Jim was like, golf balls. I was like, yeah. So you made me kind of look like a clown, and then one time, one of the older one kept saying like, you gotta take your time in golf. That's what golf is. You gotta take your time, hit your shots, whatever. And so I was like, okay, so we're taking our time, playing the damn game. And then he kept coming up and be like, hurry up, you gotta go. But it's like, well, you can't tell us to take our time and then make us rush. And then I think I said that, and then you told them that I said that.
Probably, dude. I love Jim, bro.
Yeah.
Captain Pencil Nipples.
Oh, that Jim?
Yeah.
Oh,
you not tell by his voice what Jim?
Yeah.
I didn't connect the two.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta remember sometimes Willem is a little slow common sense.
Yeah.
So.
How did I meet you?
Dude, you got bumped
It
up a
was
grade.
math. I did not get bumped up.
You definitely got. You told me this.
Dude, I remember one time in 8th grade.
How old are you?
Right now?
Yes.
16.
I don't believe that one bit. You literally told me
he was
when
born.
I first met you.
No, his birthday is like October something, 2003.
You didn't know when my birthday is, huh?
October 17th.
Here you go. You got it.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Oh, I knew that, of course.
They're the Cheerios.
No, that's the Pepsi. I don't drink pop,
So, I met Will one time when it was the first day of school, and he was like lost, and he's like, "This school is so confusing." That's my Will impression, by the way, Jake.
He looks so angry right now.
He's like, that is not what happened.
Well, I had come from Mississippi and a 1-tier school.
And transferred, and he got bumped up a grade.
Dude, one time in 8th grade, I started a rumor that... I didn't really start a rumor. I just kind of told, 4 people. I told people that Will went to juvie when he lived in Mississippi.
How many people believe that?
People were like, that's not true.
Yeah.
People would believe me when I say some other things that aren't true, but... Like, for example, here, I'll bleep it out, but I'm going to tell you guys now. I'm starting a rumor that Carl...
What if she actually did, though?
She did?
No, I said, what if she actually did?
That would be awesome. She probably actually did, though, honestly. The way he's all triggered about it, it makes sense. All right. So when I met you, Jake, you had a YouTube channel, and you hadn't hit 100 subscribers yet, but you were close to hitting 100 subscribers, correct?
Perhaps. I don't remember well that far back. Like 5
I
years
remember
ago.
watching your 100 subscriber special and be like, "Oh, you did it! That's awesome!"
Yeah, those were the days.
And then you uploaded a video where you had to delete it because you made a video.
Yeah, dude, that was such. I wish I didn't. I wish I would have just privated it. That was probably the best video I ever edited in my.
I
entire
know
life.
it was that video made me like. That's probably like you know how you watch YouTube videos by yourself and you go, you're like you don't laugh, you just like kind of go, and you exhale out of your nose.
Yeah.
You don't. Yeah, exactly. You're like, You don't actually laugh. I literally was in my bed by myself, like crying, laughing, listening to you that one video. Basically, for those of you who don't know, Jake uploaded a video called the Mr. Well, I'm trying not to say names, but it was
Mr. Morocco Mobile.
Yeah, yeah. It was the Mr. K Mobile, and it was the name. It was he basically found in GTA. It was he found a white van and was like, guys, I found the Mr. Blank Mobile. I found the Mr. Blank Mobile, and it was a teacher that worked at the school the middle school that we were at, and yeah. God, that's so gross.
No, I think the best part was I had photoshopped a picture.
Yeah.
With like an old rusted down white van that said free candy on it. And I had it cut out an image of his face and put it in the window. And I was like, this is actually our science teacher too.
And then you go, yeah, you got that stinky dick.
Stinky old Morocco. Did you ever watch that video?
I didn't.
Oh, you're missing
out, dude.
And I didn't have that teacher either.
Oh.
I didn't either. I just knew him.
So I think you uploaded videos with him in it, right? With Jake in it?
Yeah.
I was never in any Deadliest Cucumber videos. But,
I think we recorded some. I just quit YouTube.
Oh, we definitely recorded some. We recorded Realm of the Mad God, I think.
Oh, dude.
Remember that fucking game?
Such a good game.
That game sucked. I remember rage quitting that game.
Let me look how many hours I got.
In that game?
How many hours in Realm?
Yes.
Oh my god.
If you have more than like 200, I can't even.
I don't think I got it. I think I got like maybe.
You're checking your Steam grid?
I am. Dang it signed me out and I don't remember what
The best part about YouTube was when me and Will did the Pixelmon Let's Play.
Yeah. I
Oh
was
my
looking
God.
through some of those. They're not half bad, you know?
Really?
Oh no, they're ass.
Yeah, they are, but for being ass, they're not like super bad.
We should remake those videos.
Yeah, we should.
But put them on your channel though.
I remembered my password.
Except I should get like a legitimate gaming PC.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, me too.
Too bad I need money for that.
Yeah.
When you make less than minimum wage.
Well, all I
When you
know
don't
is
have
I
a
had
job.
all I know is I have 550 hours on CS:GO, 285 on Gary's Mod, 256 on Dirty Bomb, 255 on Terraria. Let's get down to round 69.
Oh, nice.
Do you leave off of 69 on purpose, or did you?
No, I didn't even realize. I haven't played that game in so long.
I haven't played that game in so long.
I mean, you also hated it. You guys also hated Brawlhalla. That game was the shit.
No.
I didn't hate Brawlhalla.
Yeah, I'd always be like, hey, what y'all trying to play? Y'all would be like, I don't know anything but Brawlhalla. I'll be like, bro, Brawlhalla's dope. No, Brawlhalla's stupid.
Because it's like there are games that exist that are
I need to
more.
blow my nose.
Because Terraria is just so much more fun than Brawlhalla.
Ow.
Willem, have you been watching? I'm assuming you watched YouTube Rewind.
I did.
Y'all watch The Mandalorian?
Yeah,
I don't have Disney Plus.
You watched?
I did.
You watched the new episode?
It came out today. No,
I did.
do not spoil it, dude. I'll swear to God. Hey Jake, remember when I didn't spoil Endgame for anybody? Oh, I got a story about spoiling stuff. Hold on.
Hey, I'm gonna pee too. Be right back.
Bro, what the fuck?
Shut up. You want me to pee in your mouth?
No. At least he's closing the door, unlike JF. So, I'll tell this story to you because I don't think Jake will care. We did a podcast. I think it was like episode 4, where I was talking about how much I didn't like when people were spoiling Endgame. So afterwards, I went to dinner with my family, and my uncle was talking, and he's like, yeah, I just watched that new El Camino, the Breaking Bad movie, and I'm like, oh yeah, don't talk about it because I haven't seen Breaking Bad. I was gonna watch. That's what I'm gonna watch with my dad soon. And he's like, oh okay, yeah. So at the end of it's that movie's kind of interesting because at the end of Breaking Bad, this guy dies. I'm like, are you fucking stupid? What the hell? I was so pissed. So you just spoiled the entire show.
I think you've told me that story.
Did I actually?
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Well, Jake is
finished.
Jake is completed. That's what she said. Man, you really don't have a lot to say, do you, Will?
I don't have a lot to say. I don't know.
You had, like I told you a week ago, you're doing the podcast you can't say no. You have to do the podcast this Friday. What do you do? Not think of anything to talk about.
Yeah, because I'm focused on school and not failing a physics test that I just failed.
Well, you didn't fail.
Are you sure about that?
On school.
How are your grades doing nowadays, Wick?
All A's.
All A's? Really?
False. Actually, one of them's a D. Besides that, all A's. And that D is in Honors Algebra 2.
Honors Algebra 2 sucked ass.
You want to hear the best part about it? I don't have a graphing calculator. So.
How the fuck do you pass that class without a graphing calculator?
I got a D+. About to be a C. I just failed my last test because of low graphing. I don't have a graphing calculator, so.
I feel like they would give you a graphing calculator.
My teacher doesn't. She has her own, but she gives it out to someone else before I get asked. Because, like, before the test, or before class, I was getting pissed. And I got a small bladder, big guy, small bladder. And I'll run to the bathroom, and I'll come back, and someone had already taken hers, so I won't have one, and I'll be like, oh. I'm like, can I just use Desmos on my phone? She's like, no, you're going to cheat. What?
No, you're going to cheat. I feel like you could just use someone else's, though.
Well, everyone in my damn class is taking the test
Well,
at the
no,
same
wait
time.
for someone else in the entire school who's not using at that time. What hour do you have math?
Second. After Spark.
So Willem has... What hour do you have? What class do you have second hour?
Band.
Yeah, so take Willem's calculator when he's at band, and then bring it down after he's done. That would be really impressive if this was a video podcast, so people could just watch you crushing that cone. What?
Like No Jumper.
Yeah.
Ever watch No Jumper?
Yeah, with Adam22.
Yeah, he's kind of a dick.
Yeah.
I guess all podcast hosts are dicks.
Shut the fuck up. You ever watch that? Was that video real? The video with Joe Rogan when he was with that one guy. He's like, wow, it's amazing how we like. I don't remember what he was saying. He was like, we take life as a currency or something like that. He was like, this sounds something really deep, and he's like, wait, hold on. Did you guys watch that video of that deer being hit by that car, or that moose being hit by the car? And the guy's like, no. He's like, oh my fucking god, Jamie, pull up that clip.
Never seen that clip.
Oh my
Don't ask
god.
questions. I am pulling out nose hairs right now.
Why?
I have long nose hairs, dude. Oh man.
Can you
grow facial hair? Can you grow facial hair?
No.
Talk to me when you can grow facial hair.
Okay, shut the fuck up. Remember when you dyed your mustache black?
It's a good time. Use mascara actually.
Yeah. Okay.
It turned out pretty good, didn't it?
Yeah.
See this?
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do to you.
You're gonna crush me like a can?
No, I'm gonna sit on you.
Remember that one time when we were all at Willem's? We should talk about the time we went at Willem's house.
Oh yeah, good.
It was a really good. It was a really well, I wouldn't say it was a good day. It started out
good memories, but Willem's mom still hates me.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I didn't even do none.
Does your mom hate me?
No, I don't think so. I don't even...
No, she hates me.
Yeah, she probably hates you.
Not after the most recent time, probably, right?
No.
I haven't been to his house since.
If you would have told her before I came over recently that I was the guy who was working that one time when she tried to go through the drive-thru, and then I took 80 minutes to make that one fucking smoothie or whatever.
Yeah, the one
Well, it was two tall smoothies, and those smoothies take forever to make. And right as we were done, I wasn't even making them because I don't know how to make them, but I was trying to make them. And this one guy was like helping me with it, but he was trying to mix it, and he fucked up and hit the cup, and then ended up getting plastic in the smoothie. So obviously we had to remake both of them. And
I would have ate the smoothie or drank the smoothie.
Yeah.
Smoothie.
One time I made myself a smoothie, and then I was like, oh shit, the lid is chipped. What the hell? And the very last slurp of the smoothie, I got fucking plastic in my mouth.
Nice.
So that's why you don't make yourself a smoothie. What are you pointing at? What are you doing, Jake?
That's for my phone.
Oh. You have an iPhone?
No, I have an Android. Yes, I have an iPhone.
Since when have you had an iPhone?
Like 6 years.
Oh, okay. I thought you were one of those Samsung kids.
I was a Samsung kid for a very long time.
So what the hell? Yeah, so I'm justified in thinking that you wouldn't have an iPhone. Like Willem.
Yes.
Get it? Because Willem likes
literally,
iPhone.
last time I was here, I had an iPhone, you idiot.
Oh, shut up. So, remember that one time... oh my god, I'm stupid. Okay, anyways. So it was Dig Pink Day at our school, right? You dyed your hair pink, Jake.
Yep.
And me and Will were both wearing...
I got a picture of it, actually.
Yeah, I was wearing a pink sweatshirt, I think, and you were wearing like a tutu or something like that.
I was wearing a tutu as well.
Yeah,
Pink tutu
and the pink tank top, yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Lucas, look at yourself.
Dude, I'm so short. I still am, but I was.
Well, you still kind of have the same face.
I was a midget.
But
back
Lucas, you've had a glow up. Me, I've been sexy all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been buff all the time.
Yeah. The only thing that you've gained is the facial hair.
No, the other thing I've gained is fat.
No. Okay, so then we went to your house, and what was the first thing we did? Didn't you? What did you say to his mom?
Oh, that was.
So this is at this time.
That was towards the end of the first night. That was at the end before we went to bed.
Okay.
Well, what we did was we first went inside, and we just kind of like, we had our stuff.
Uh-huh.
And then his mom like gave me a weird look, 'cause, you know, my hair was pink.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, hey, do you have any towels so I can like wash my hair? That was like at first, and like that's before she started hating me.
Right.
And then like eventually what happened was we were just like chilling downstairs, you know, or like
I think you were playing Brawlhalla.
Your brother got really mad at us one time. He like went into your room with a sword.
No, yeah.
No, exactly. He did that twice. He did that like right away.
We go upstairs. This is the end of the. We wake up the next morning. And we're all in his room like doing shit. We're like looking around, and all of a sudden your brother comes in with I think maybe just a towel around on his. He sounds like a pedophile, honestly. When I describe it.
Does he still live at home?
Yeah.
He had I think it was like a towel. Maybe it was like he had pants on. Yeah. But he came in with a fucking sword, and he was like, "What's going on in here?" Well, actually, I can't do an impression of your brother. You do an impression of Will.
What's going on in here?
He reminds me of the comic book guy from Simpsons.
Yeah, I can see that.
He's not that fat though.
He's getting there.
Compared to Willem.
Let's just hope that your family doesn't listen to the podcast.
They don't know this existed.
Oh, okay, good. That's the mistake that Daniel Burrow also didn't make, telling his family about the podcast.
Right.
So I had your mom on Facebook.
Willem's mom? I was gonna say you probably already have my mom.
I do have.
You want to add my mom on Snapchat?
Yeah, I have your mom on Snapchat. He just added her on Facebook.
What's your brother's name?
Here, I'll bleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can bleep it. Yep. There it is.
Yeah. Okay, so the best part of the entire night was Jesus. Willem was just okay. Oh, I remember what we did. We played Blokus.
Oh my god!
We played block.
And I think Jake was losing or whatever, so he just punched Will off the pull-out couch, and then we went upstairs because we were like, "Yeah, you got anything to drink?" And at this time, Willem didn't actually have pop. He was just like, "Oh no, we make our own pop." So he had this machine that you could mix. What's the?
It's called SodaStream.
Yeah. You could mix.
Wait, we don't want to get copyrighted.
You carbonate the water and then you put in flavoring.
It actually kind of slapped.
Yeah, but it was Man, that was good, but it wasn't good that I had to spend 5 minutes making it. Well.
And then Jake hit you with a...
No, that was later. We got something before that.
So,
well,
out of nowhere, Will's mom comes, and she's like, oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. Welcome, yeah. And then...
Don't say it. That's not yet.
I'm not going to say it. What do you mean? This is the time that you said it.
It was after dinner.
Then you tell the story.
Okay, so we went upstairs later. We were watching Arrow, obviously one of the best shows ever made.
Yeah.
And we go upstairs and we're eating dinner. And this whole time I was getting death stares from Willem's older sister. And I was sitting, I think, across from her, or maybe
That's
kind of
just
at an
her
angle.
face.
Well, no, like I'm sitting here eating. And I'm sitting here talking to him, and all of a sudden I'd look up and she'd just be like she wouldn't even be eating. She'd just be dead on and staring at me. And then I was like, I got up and I was like done. I'm like, oh, that's so good. And then I was like, thank you for letting us stay. And then I started having a brain fart, and I was like, at your house. Like I said there for like 5
So
seconds.
you had like a 10-minute break between thank you for letting us stay at your house, and your mom was just like, the fuck?
Yeah, she was.
Jake for the like. You're super nice to parents. I don't understand why your mom doesn't. Well, actually, yeah, I can understand it.
Yeah.
So the reason, the sad thing is, Jake, is the reason that Willem's mom really hates you is because she was like, oh, that Jake kid was super nice. He was always saying thank you all the time. Thank you for letting us stay at your house. You know, thank you for the dinner. Thank you for having us again. And then what was it? And then Willem afterwards is probably like, well, he's a dick. He was moving that ottoman on top of the couch.
Oh no, I remember that. So we were on a fold-out couch, you know, like a hideaway.
Well, you were on a fold-out couch.
No, we were all on it because we were watching Arrow.
Oh, well, we were all sitting on it.
And then, like, we didn't have it fully extended out, so it would pop back up. So I was like, man, we got to equal out the weight. So I grabbed the ottoman, flipped it upside down.
The problem is it just sucked to begin with because when you were laying on the far back, the back would just prop up.
Yeah, so
we
put the ottoman on it to try and equal out the weight.
Yeah.
And then
on the couch.
Will's mom comes downstairs. I don't know why she came downstairs, but she comes downstairs.
Imagine going downstairs when you
literally just looked at me and was like, what is this doing on here? I'm like, oh, I was just trying to equal out the weight, you know, because it would lift up, and we all said, she's like, no, this doesn't go on here. And she, like, picks it up, like, one hand. Like, she, like, manhandles this ottoman off of here and throws it on the ground. And she's like, get up. And we all got up, and she, like, fully opened it up for us. And we're like, oh, I was like, thank you. And she's, like, kind of, like, glanced at me before she went upstairs.
Yeah. And then we put Willem in the ottoman.
No. We put him in a Ziploc bag, like one of those like.
Oh, that was me. Bags. No, it was like a duffel bag. I went in the duffel bag, and then Willem went. In the
because she came down when Lukas was in the duffel bag, and she accused it on me when you said you wanted to get into it. You were like, guys, put me in here, close me up. It'd be funny. I'm like, okay. So you get in there and I close it up, and then Will's mom comes downstairs exactly right after I zipped you up, and she's like, who's in there? Who's in the bag?
It's just like, why is there someone in the bag?
Lucas is dead silent. And then I started opening it up, and you're like, how did I get in here? She was just like, she just straight faced us. And then I think my favorite part, was it in the morning or was it that night still?
You're talking about the Walter thing?
No. When you screamed.
No, okay, that was in the morning. That was in the morning.
I thought that was in the morning.
No,
I
that was
thought that was
in the
before we
morning.
left.
That was right before we left.
So, I found this toy store, like this Nerf store. Thing doesn't even hurt when you get hit.
Okay, no.
And,
not at all
not when
true.
you're swinging it.
And,
Jake
Lucas is, he was on all fours for some reason. I think he was.
I was not on all fours. I was standing up.
No, you were definitely on
not
all fours.
Not a chance I was on all fours.
I remember. You were putting stuff in your bag. I remember I just went off on your back.
And I was just like, or no,
I straight up behind the head, butcher chopped this dude's head off. Just smoked him super hard. All of a sudden, fuck.
Yeah, I just go, oh fuck.
And then all of a sudden I hear.
Yeah, the door opens. He was like, hey, I'm hearing some not so good language.
She didn't say shit. She looks down the stairs and Will's just standing there in his pants. And
Will's like,
I looked over, I saw a glimpse, and she's just straight up like speaking through him through fucking ginger minds. Like
she's also like, Willem was like, you know, obviously he's trying to concentrate on, you know, whether or not he should
snitch, which he did.
Well, no, he goes, this happens. He's like, who was it? Imagine, yeah, exactly. Imagine you are a parent, and then you go downstairs, and then you're like, who swore. It's like, at this point, like, are you really that, like, I'm about to leave in like 15 minutes. Are you really about to yell at me when I'm a guest at someone else's house? So she goes, who swore? And then Willem goes, oh, it wasn't me. Immediately.
No, he goes, well, it wasn't me. And then me and Lukas just awkwardly stood there and looked at each other.
And then Jake goes, yeah, Lukas tripped.
Yeah, I gotta come up with something.
He stubbed his toe.
Lucas stubbed his toe. And then she just kind of sat there. I don't know if she really bought that. I feel like Will told her after we left that I fucking completely karate chopped this man back into another dimension. I never told her that you
absolutely...
I think, your brother came down after that and asked us. He was like, I heard someone get some Japanese word about getting just smoked in the back with a sword. I'm like, yep, did that. That was fun. Now I'm not allowed. Now I am not allowed over at the Clifford house.
I was there recently because we were doing we weren't even doing a project. It was your birthday.
Yeah.
And then we went and we played we watched an 8-push video.
Oh, so I wasn't invited?
No, we were watching it.
No. I wasn't invited.
You weren't invited.
It was. If it makes you feel any better, it was me and Tommy.
And Jonah.
So it's the Music Pod kids.
And him.
See how it is.
Oh, Jake. He's taking his glasses off.
See this pop can?
Hey, you've never invited me to your birthday party.
Oh, exactly, that's a good point. Yeah. Oh, no.
No, that's water. That's water.
That's some very white water. What is that? That is not water.
Oh, that's definitely not.
Jake lifted up the bowl. There's a ring of fucking milk on the
milk.
Hey, what should I use to clean this up
Hydrated
with?
milk. Oh, you idiot! You're just smearing it around.
Shut up.
All right, I'm gonna put this upstairs.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna see if Cherry's home.
What? Okay. All right. Time to. Okay. So Willem, we want to tell the story about how you got stitches?
Yeah. So, if you didn't know, I got stitches in my eyebrow now. So that's the thing. What happened was, it's the end of second hour. I'm leaving band, and in the music pod, the entrance, there's 2 doors. One of them is open, or one of them's unlocked, and that's the door that usually people enter through, and the other one's always locked. Mm-hmm. And that one was it was swinging shut because someone had just left, and I didn't see someone was coming towards that door, so
the locked one or the
locked one. This one was the locked one, and it was swinging shut, and someone was coming towards it. I didn't know that, so I pushed the door open, and they stopped the door, but I didn't realize that, so I just kept walking, and I slammed right into it. And I'm like, aw, frick. And then I reached to my eyebrow, and I'm like, I'm bleeding. So I turned to my friend, I'm like, I'm gonna go to the nurse. And then she told me to go get stitches. So I went to urgency care and got stitches. It's actually pretty easy.
Or the stitches now.
Right there.
Oh, I don't think it was that bad.
You thought he just dyed his eyebrow black?
Yeah.
One time in 8th grade.
I'm actually black.
There's so much stories that happened in 8th grade with us 3.
Yeah.
That's because I wasn't really friends with any of you in 9th grade.
Yeah, that was kind of like peak friendship for us.
Yeah, 8th grade.
Yeah, y'all just started hating me.
Nope.
I just became too beautiful for y'all. That's what it was.
Yeah, that's also true. So one time in 8th grade, Jake, have you heard the story? So, we were in a class, and we had just in tech ed, we had just made those picture frames, and
okay.
You've heard the story?
No, I just remembered.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Some girl in my English class wanted to see her friends, and so she was like, "Yo, sauce me your picture frame." So she literally throws it, misses, and hits Willem in the face, and so Willem starts crying and freaking out.
She hits me in the top of my head,
Yeah.
the exact corner, and it bled like a tiny bit, not a lot, but, and then I started crying.
Yeah, and then they what did they do? They like took the. I think she threw away the picture frame.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, she was.
Had blood on it.
She was mad at she was mad at that girl.
Oh.
For throwing a fucking piece of wood. Did you go home that day or no?
No, I just got walked down to the nurse and got like an ice pack and then returned.
It was rough.
Yeah.
Jake, have you ever gotten injured at school?
Wrestling.
Yeah.
It's not really, I mean, I've headbutted kids. I never got hurt from it. I also have a dent in my skull, so.
Yeah, from what?
It's really just making me angry one day, you know?
Mm-hmm.
We were in a science class together, 8th grade. And he was just talking all this ish. I don't even remember why. Just talking ish. And
What would he say? He'd be like, Jake, you.
I don't remember. I was behind him. That's all I remember. And he was just talking this ish. And I came up like, bro, are you going to shut the fuck up? And he was like, what you going to do about it? I'm like, I take shit's bigger than you, bro. So I was like, I kind of like, whatever, bro. I'll just let it go. So I go back. And he kept saying shit. I think he was like calling me fat. And it was really pissing me off. And I came up. And I whaled my head back. And I headbutted him so hard in the back of the head. All of a sudden I just hear dead silence. Nobody was talking. And luckily, the teacher wasn't there. Just dead silence. And all of a sudden, I just see him turn around. I thought he was going to start throwing hands with me. All of a sudden, I just see tears falling down his face, just bawling his eyes out. And I was like, bro, I didn't even hit you that hard. Like, chill. Like, I hit you with my head. And my head don't even hurt. And then he's literally crying. And then I'm like, bro, you fine. And then he, like, put his head down because we're at, like, the lab tables in the back. And he's like... he was literally bawling. And I was like... Okay, but I've never been injured.
One time, and that happened to me when I was in elementary school. One time, we were playing soccer, and someone just went up and headbutted me, and then I just like didn't know if he actually headbutted me or if like something else. Like my head just started hurting for no reason, but I had a feeling it was because he headbutted me because I just got in an argument, and then I turned my back on him, and then I turned around and saw him walking that way.
Hey, quick question, random question.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to your dog?
What do you mean? He's upstairs.
I haven't seen him. Or her?
Him. Randall.
He was the man. Oh my god.
Speaking of people making fun of you, Jake, can we talk about that one time that you told Carl you're going to try to up for the talent show?
Oh, man, that was...
Because we have a tradition on this podcast where every episode we make fun of Carl.
Well, I just came up... Because he had won like talent show like the year before or something like that for singing motorboating.
Yeah.
And I just came up and I'm like, hey, that was rap at the time, speakeasy at this time.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, I'm gonna join the talent show. I'm gonna rap. I'm gonna spit some hot fire.
Yeah.
And then he was like, oh, what are you gonna do? Only thing you're good at is smoking weed. I don't even smoke weed. Like that was the best part. Like I didn't even smoke. And even better part about that. I was standing about 2 or 3 feet away from him. He wasn't even looking at me. He was probably, let's say, he was like straight off.
That's the biggest Carl move of all time. This is what Carl does. He does like the leafy is here thing where he'll be like, "What? Only thing you're good at smoking weed." Oh wait, what? Who said that? Like that's what he'll do.
He didn't do that. He literally was like this. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna join the talent show, and then he went, yeah, the only thing you're good at is smoking weed. Literally like looking completely the other way from me. And
exactly. Like, or what Carl will do is like let's say it's like Willem is like over there, like he's across the school, and Carl will be like, "Oh look, it's Carrot Top. I mean Willem." It's like nobody laughed at that, Carl. That was probably the least funny joke of all time. Like he's never obviously made fun of you.
His mom broke my phone.
Yeah, his mom broke your phone too.
Yeah, I was texting. I think the worst part about it was I just found out my mom had breast cancer like a few days before that, and so I was literally texting my mom. And she came up and took my phone. And I was like, I'm texting my mom.
Carl's mom was his teacher, by the way.
And I was like, I'm texting my mom. Can I not, like, text her to make sure she's doing all right? Because she wasn't feeling too good. And then she got, like, really mad at me because I said that. And she, like, turned around and slammed my phone onto her desk. Like, it wasn't, like, it would have been different if she would have been, like that or something.
Yeah.
She straight up, like, I saw her elbow go back. Like, she hitched this thing into her desk. And then... she came up to me at the end of the hour. She's like, if you get your phone back, will you work? And I'm like, probably not. And she's like, you know what? Gives me my phone back. And I look at it. It looks fine. It doesn't look like there's any cracks.
Yeah.
And I didn't really, think about it. Put it in my pocket. Go to gym class. Go to check the time. Screen wouldn't turn on. I'm like, oh, what? Like, and I looked, and there was one tiny crack all the way atop the top of the screen, and it broke all the LCDs because of it. And so I'm sitting here, I come out, and I'm talking to Jim.
Yeah, to Jim.
And I'm like, Jim, bro, she literally broke my phone. And he's like, well, maybe, wait till the end of the hour, and if it might be fine by then. Maybe something happened. I'm like, all right, you're right. So I go, finished gym class, go look at my phone, and it was broken. He came up, he's like, did she actually break your phone? I'm like, no, I broke my damn phone. Yes, she broke my phone.
Yeah.
And so he's like, all right, go to the principal. So I go to,
Mark's office.
I was going to the bald man, going to Mr. Clean.
Yeah.
And he looks at it, he's like, what's up, Wick? I'm like, bro, she broke my phone. He's like, what? I'm like, yeah, look at it. And he's like, maybe it's off. I'm like, you can see the light. Like, there's like a light when you like used to power on old Samsung. That would like say that it was on. He was like, oh. And he looks, he's like, oh, I can see a little crack. So he's taking pictures of it, you know. And then he calls my dad up, and I'm like, oh, my dad's gonna be.
Yeah, I can imagine your dad.
No, and then here's what dad goes. Well, he shouldn't have been on his phone. I'm like, the one time I'd want you to be heated is the time you're the most calm I've ever heard you.
Yeah.
So he puts the phone down, and then he's like, all right, well, get it repaired, or if it costs too much, get a new phone, we'll, pay for it, whatever. And all of a sudden I hear coming into the office, and I hear the big boy, Shrek, the big one. He comes out, and he's like, hey, whoa, calm down. He's like, he's saying I broke his phone. I didn't break his phone. And then Mr. Clean goes out there. He's like, because you could hear her. She was like in the front of the office, like 3 rooms in.
Her being his mom?
Yes, his mom. And we could hear her. And she was just screaming. He was like, yeah, we could tell that it was cracked. Mm-hmm. And he could have broken it, yes, but he seems pretty mad. So he wouldn't have broken it and been that mad about it.
Right.
And she's like, if he thinks I did it on purpose, then he's a jackass. Just screaming this. And then big one was like, we have police on site if we need to take you out. She was so mad. She was so mad. And I was like, oh damn!
You're like, damn, I'm on the good side here.
Like for the first time in my life, the principals have been on my side.
Exactly.
And then, so I go to get it repaired. It was irreplaceable. It couldn't be replaced. So I'm like, oh shoot. So my buddy gave me his old iPhone. So this is when I got my first iPhone. It was 8th grade, and it just needed a new screen. So I brought it in. A new screen was like $40. Get it installed and stuff. Like, a good friend did it. So we got $40 from the school. I was kind of wishing it would be taken out for a paycheck, but I don't think it was. But it was a good time.
That was a victory.
It was in my book.
Ah, victory.
Yes.
I went. When we played Terraria, every single time, Jake, it would be like 1 a.m. and we'd be grinding, right after we were right about to face the first the wall of flesh, like the first hard boss in the game. Every time me and you would grind about that game. It was the hardest. Yeah, it was the hardest boss before hard mode.
Oh yeah, but
so then me and you would always stay up because Willem had to go to bed because his mom would make him have a bedtime even though it's summer vacation. It would be like 1 a.m.
Yeah, you'd have to go to bed at 9. It was so awkward.
It'd be 1 a.m. and then we would be grinding, trying to set up for that fight, and then we'd just be shitting on all the teachers that pissed us off that year because we played it 2 summers in a row.
Dude, we did. That was a good time.
I remember it happened. Oh, the saddest moment was the first playthrough. I had my friend Dolbear, the demo man, and it was like a demolitionist who would he lived in my front, the first room in my house. I lived underground. It happened every time when I would live. Willem would live he'd go on the internet and look up a house tutorial and build a house, and then I'd go kind of in a cave and make underground hobbit house kind of thing, and then Jake would live up in a mountain every single time because we'd always live in that area. And so Dolbear would live right in my entryway, and every time that there'd be any monsters outside, he'd throw grenades at them and blow them up. But one time Jake went on his world and had cheated in this spawn thing for an attack of these snowmen who had Tommy guns, and they're mobsters and everything, and they murdered Dolbear.
No, that was a good time.
Yeah,
I remember that. Lukas didn't play with me for about a week.
That's not true.
You literally
so
wouldn't.
distraught.
You literally wouldn't talk to me. You didn't talk to me for at least 3 days.
Well, I was pissed because you cheated. Remember when we were like, Wick is cheating.
Yeah, I didn't care. I cheated everything in that world. I don't care. I didn't think I got everything.
You did cheat everything, and you
basically, I literally was like, "Oh my gosh, dude! It took me so long to get these dyes. Nope, cheated the dyes in.
The dyes you cheated in.
Yeah, the armor because you could put armor over your real armor, fake, like that just displays. So I'd always have the best armor in the game the entire time.
Yeah,
and you guys would think I'd have trash armor because you guys couldn't see it. Oh, that was a good.
I never thought about that.
Oh yeah, you fucker! I didn't even think about that. Oh my god!
Or like you guys went to bed one time and we were trying to get the blade, the best sword you can get in normal mode.
Yeah, the Knight's Edge or whatever.
I cheated it in, and like I literally texted you guys at like 3 a.m. because I was like conveniently still up on Terraria, and I was like, bro, I finally got it. I worked so hard to get it, and the next morning you guys are like, oh my god, are you serious? You gotta help me get it. Nope, I cheated it in.
No, the thing is that I don't think you cheated that in because it was my world that we played on. So,
I could still cheat in because it was on characters.
No. What I'm saying was, I wouldn't. You couldn't have been grinding because if I was asleep, you wouldn't have been on the world by yourself because it was on my computer. So what happened was there was one ingredient there was only one per world, like the Aloe Mahora or whatever the fuck it was called. That's a Pokemon, I think. It was like a sword that would be in like the skeleton dungeon thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then I would make you. I said that you guys could get that, like go on your world and grind for it, and then you're like, I got it after all this time. And then it was fake.
Cheated it in. Good times. Kind of got a fart.
The best time of all time was when we blew up. Not we. You blew up Will's house.
No, that was we. You blew it up too.
Shut the fuck up.
You were the one. You were telling me to do it. You were
no.
Like, I was like, should I blow up Will's house? And you're like, yeah.
No, that is
and
not
so
true.
I was like, well, majority rules, 2 over 1. And started throwing grenades.
Willem was gone. And then I was.
He didn't think we were serious.
I was underground, and I was like, "Yeah, you're not gonna blow up his house." You're like, "Yeah, I'm seriously gonna do it. I just bought TNT." I'm like, "Okay, well, don't actually blow up his house." And you're like, "Okay."
No, he did not say that.
And then you go.
In my defense, he was completely down for it.
No, you're like, "Oh, I don't know about that, Jake. I don't know." And then you were like, "I just blew up his house." I'm like, "No, you didn't." He's like, "Yeah, look at the map." I look at the map. His house is a fucking crater. He not only blew up He not only threw TNT, he threw so much TNT that it would just make a giant hole where his house was. So the main process wasn't even building his house. It was filling in the giant crater underneath your house. And Willem.
Yeah. And then 2 weeks later we quit the world.
I think the best part was I had sent a video to Will afterwards, and I said, I'm sorry. And then Will I think Will didn't talk to me also after that for about a week. He was I think he came into the world and was trying to blow up my house, but he didn't have dynamite, so he only had the grenades that didn't actually blow up the house.
Lucas, I had to go to a party. He was like, "Lucas, please turn the world on and leave it so I can rebuild my house." I'm like, "No, I want to be there because I feel like you're gonna blow it up."
Oh my god, shit.
Okay, hey. You know what you should do? Here, Willem, whip out that Instagram thing that I was talking to you about. There was a time that you guys were doing a video where you're playing Gmod and you're doing a scary map, and Willem.
I don't know if I still have that. I might.
You want to tell that?
Have
Oh, I have it on my computer.
Oh, you do.
You want to tell that story, Jake?
Yeah. Sorry, I was reading some Oakland Raiders facts.
Yeah, good favorite team.
Big Raiders guy, best team in the NFL.
Screenshot.
Oh.
Like I was saying about we were making a YouTube video. We were both making it on our YouTube channels at the time. Deadliest Cucumber being the superior out of the two.
Of course, yeah.
And I had best editing in the world. But like I was saying, we
what editing software did you use, by the way?
Camtasia or whatever.
Okay. What did you use, Willem? OBS.
$600.
OBS is recording.
Oh, okay.
Camtasia Studio 8, I think was $600.
Really?
I illegally downloaded it.
Oh.
But we were making this video, and there was this. He was so scared, he wouldn't go first on any of the doors. And so I was going first. This is Gary's mod.
Yeah, it's like that game. First of all, it barely runs when us three are playing it because you
guys have bad computers. That's why.
I remember Jake going. He was like. We were playing randomly one day. He goes, "We should play that one Gary's Mod map where Will cried on." Oh,
that was so fun! But no, he was literally so scared that I had to go through all the doors first. So I'm getting all the jump scares. I'm like, you know what, Will? You go first this time. He was like, no, I can't. No, please, no. I'm like, dude, it's fine. It's fine. And he's like, okay. And he walks through and he gets jump scared. All of a sudden I hear, ah! And then I hear like, all of his stuff getting thrown around by his hands. And all of a sudden I hear dead silence. I'm like, Will, you okay over there, buddy? He's like, I'm literally crying right now.
I just see if I can find the video.
And I was like, are you serious? And he was like, yeah. And then he stopped crying, and we finished up the video, but you can tell he was still shaky. Because he was like, yeah, that was fun. Then you're about to cry again, and I'm like, oh my god.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I was
Locked, bro.
weak sauce child.
You still
It's
are.
always on display, you clown.
Sorry, we
How
don't
would I
use,
know
Superior brand.
So, the best part happened when I uploaded a meme to Instagram about Jake, and then Willem responded, "Yo, where's the Rowan825 memes?" And Jake, no mercy, responds, "At Will the Big Red Dog. There are none, because Rowan825 cries during Gmod because he's scared, and he quit YouTube and deleted his channel." And then Will responded, "At Bakewick, he says he hasn't uploaded in months." At Will, "At least I didn't delete my channel or cry during Gmod. At least I have a personality people can actually enjoy." No mercy.
Absolutely none. And you call yourself my friend.
What is that?
TikTok.
What is that a TikTok of?
Oh, that's her ass.
Oh, okay.
Who?
I don't know.
I think I might have to cut this part out of the podcast.
You're following them, so you must know them.
I don't know them personally.
So then there was a time when we played oh, for fuck's sake. So then there's a time that we played CS:GO, and there's a thing in that game where you can always vote to kick people. So we were playing against this British guy. He's like, Bake, I'm gonna kick your ass, or something like that. And he's like, you can just hear him in the chat. And then Willem this entire time was just sitting there not talking. So this British guy we kicked, like every time something that comes up that says vote to kick, like you cannot resist voting to kick them. It's so fun. I don't know. Jake finds a way. He figures out how to do it, and he like all of a sudden I see requested by it is Bake. Ban Ronate. Ban Ronate25. And then we voted to kick him, and then he's like all you can hear is Willem in the chat go, "Wait, what the heck?"
Oh yeah, no, that brought it back. I remember this. We're sitting here playing, and I don't think we were talking like through Discord or anything.
No, we weren't talking through the chat at all.
Yeah, we were just talking.
We were talking through the game chat.
Yeah, we were just talking through pure game chat, and so we would just like I would just like talk shit to all these random people I meet online.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like the one game, I'm like, Willem, are you there? And he's just dead silent, but he was playing, and I was like, what the heck? So I'm like, you know what? Vote to kick Rowan825, and I voted to kick him. And then I was like, oh, there's no way in hell they're all gonna get like it's gonna get passed because everyone except for him has to vote. And it's like whatever, like some kind of rule. So all of a sudden you see yes, and I was like, okay, yeah, no, yes. And all of a sudden it goes kicking in 3, and all of a sudden, oh, what the heck? And then he gets kicked out.
He's like, oh, what the heck? And then he's gone.
Kicked out. So we both left, and we kept trying to play with Will, and he just got off. He just completely got off. He shut off his laptop. And I called him like, "Hey, Will, you still trying to play?" He's like, "No."
I think that's the night that we hung out with Jack Dunn instead of Will, and we finished watching the Spider-Man movies.
Sam Raimi Trilogy.
Yeah, we went to an Asian buffet, Jake. Me and you.
Dude, that slaps.
And you got out of Jack Dunn's car, and I parked next to you, and you closed my mirrors. So I had to readjust those.
Good times.
That was fun. So
I
then
have toe mirrors.
Yeah.
People open up my toe mirrors all the time. So it's usually normal. People come up, toe mirrors. I'm a Ram driver, so that's a common thing with Rams.
Willem, what kind of car did you drive?
Bicycle.
Let's see. Is there anything on this thing that we haven't talked about? How are those Cheerios settling, by the way?
Kinda got a shit.
Oh, that's not a good idea.
I feel like my butthole is gonna get teared to flames later tonight when I'm trying to sleep. Actually, a crazy story. I usually don't. I take long poops.
Right.
You know, so I don't poop at night because then it takes too long.
Right.
And last night I was right about to fall asleep. I'm literally, like, dozing off, waking back up, and all of a sudden, I'm like, man, I gotta pee. So I went to the bathroom to pee, and all of a sudden I farted a little bit, and I'm like, oh, I gotta poop. I gotta poop. And so I get down, let loose this freaking dragon. All right. And so I get up finally. It took me about 30 minutes. I come back, and my pug, Ja, was sitting at my door barking this entire time. And like I wasn't paying attention because I had music on my phone, like maxed out, so I couldn't hear anything. And I come back, he's sitting here barking. I'm like, I was gone for 30 minutes, dude. You were sleeping. And so I'm like, are you okay? And I lay down. And he comes up. He just wows off on me, starts licking me and stuff. I'm like, okay, whatever. And then I was gonna get on PlayStation, play some Madden quick, check if there's anything new. Mm-hmm. Pick up my PlayStation 4 remote. I didn't have no more analog sticks. Completely gone.
John ate the analog sticks?
And so I'm like, okay, whatever, I have a second controller. No analog sticks on that one either.
God.
I had both of my controllers are done. And so I'm really mad. I can't play video games now. Hey, do you have an extra PlayStation remote?
I do not have an extra one. Carl actually was selling one a couple months ago. You should see if he was... I know you love Carl so much. But, didn't you lose Ja?
Yeah, I did. In my cabin.
Oh, you're at your cabin?
Yeah. Middle of the woods. Literally.
Oh, so you
10
were...
minutes from the Canadian
I was going to
border.
say, if you were in town, I would imagine that you'd be able to find it.
Yeah, I would have found
Easier.
it literally instantly.
Yeah.
I'm a household name, around these parts.
Yeah.
Getting kind of cold.
Name. I've got the death sentence on 6 systems.
Hey, who's the best Sith of all time?
Best Sith of all time?
Answer this question correctly.
Who's the best?
Yeah.
Probably Vader. I know you want me to say Maul or Darth Maul. Is it not?
Just say it.
Okay, I'll say Darth Maul for you.
Yes,
okay.
correct. Willem?
Palpatine.
Just throws the... Not even a second chance.
Just all of a sudden I hear pop.
I just thought of another story. Oh, actually, no, shit, I forgot the story. Oh, wait. Fuck.
Make up your mind. You remember? Did you forget it?
Yeah, no, I remembered the story, and then I forgot again. We're going to talk about Ja. Then we talked about Ja. Who the hell? Oh, is that your dad?
Yeah.
Will, do you have any more funny stories?
No.
No? Why not?
Because I'm not that interesting of a person.
That was said on the Loudmouth meme that I had posted.
Exactly. At least I've got it. At least I've got a personality that people can enjoy.
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
Oh, that one tasted like Cheerios.
That one was wet.
Oh my god. Well, I think we're gonna wrap up this episode. Jake, is there anything else you wanna plug or you wanna talk about?
Plug. Follow Josse the Pug on Instagram.
Josse the Pug. Okay.
It's Joss Instagram.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Hasn't been posted in a while, but it's still there.
What's your plug, Willem? Any new projects you're working on?
No.
No? You're not bringing back Rone 825?
Not
Come
yet.
on.
Oh, yeah, oh, come on.
If I ever get like a legitimate gaming PC, I might.
Dude. Did you fart? Are you jacked on? Okay. I'm going to plug nothing.
Oh.
Actually, I'm gonna plug Team Trees.
Oh, fuck you.
Team what?
Team Trees.
Oh, no, wait. Okay, first of all, you talk about Team Trees. Yeah, plant trees. Second of all, because I already talked about that on the podcast, because I know you don't listen, bitch. Or you listen to some of them, don't you?
I listen to most of them.
You listen to 1 through 7, you said.
Yeah.
I plugged it on episode 5, I think.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. It was towards the end.
That was a while ago.
Yeah.
I haven't listened to a single
Yeah.
one. I don't got the time.
Every fucking week, Jake, when am I gonna be on? Hey, when am I gonna be on? Let me on this bitch. What the fuck? Why am I not on this yet?
I farted on my sweatshirt.
Oh my god.
I almost ate it.
Alright. So then,
I don't smell like dude.
bruh, what the hell? What was I gonna talk about? Oh, YouTube Rewind. Did you watch it, Willem?
I watched it. It's kind of ass.
Oh, it's worse than last year. Jake, did you watch it?
No.
Oh. So this year's Rewind, they decided to not do a cringy video. They decided to do a boring top 10 list instead.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Good thing I didn't see.
They didn't even do they did top 10 most viewed videos of the year, top 10 most liked videos of the year, top
serious?
10 most viewed dancing videos of the year, top 10 most viewed makeup videos of the year, top 10 most viewed video games of the year.
Like the world's
speaking about that,
first or something.
What game is winning game of the year this year?
What game do I legitimately see winning game of the year? I think what's up, is there any? I know Outer Worlds is up for game of the year. What other fucking games came out? Oh, Jedi Fallen Order. I haven't played that game yet. That's my most anticipated game. Don't throw a pillow at me, you
I
clown.
beat it already.
I know. That's why I said don't spoil it. The only reason I haven't played it is because I literally need to beat Metal Gear Solid before I can delete another game off of my fucking PS4.
You clown.
What'd you call me?
A clown.
Says the ginger.
Indeed.
With no personality.
Well, clowns do have personalities. I'll throw this pillow
He's
at
throwing
you.
a pillow at him.
R2D2.
Yeah, an R2D2 pillow. Well,
Looks like I drink a Coors Light. What the fuck? It's a blue can.
so Jake, are you gonna watch YouTube Rewind after this?
Nope.
Nice.
Did you know the number one they have channels most subscribed channels that came out this year, 2019, and the number one channel was called Loud.
Nice.
So I'm just half the way there. What the fuck?
Alrighty then.
Thanks for listening to this episode. Jake, you want to sign us off?
Thank you for letting us stay on your podcast.